In this class, now I am going to explain you domains, ranges and graphs of some algebraic real valued functions. You know the meaning of real valued function. See, if the domain is subset R equal to set of real numbers and a range of a function subset R equal to set of real numbers, then such function is known as a real valued function. Okay, now let us see some real valued functions. So the first one is signature function. Signature function. See the definition of signature function. F of x is equal to signum of x. Otherwise, so we represent like this: mod x by x. It is equal to 1 if x value is more than 1. This result is equal to minus 1 if x is smaller than minus 1. This result is equal to 0 if x is equal to 0. So this is the definition of the signature function. F of x is equal to mod x by x. This range is equal to 1 whenever the domain value is positive. This range is equal to minus 1 whenever the domain is negative. This range is equal to 0 whenever the domain is 0. Okay? See, what do we comment on the domain of the signature function? It is defining for all the set of real numbers. And what about whose range? So in the range, we people are getting only 3 elements: 1, minus 1, 0. Set of minus 1, 0, 1. Okay. So here we have seen the definition of this signature function. Here we have written the domain and the range. Now let us go to the graph of this signature function. See, as we know, when the domain is 0, whose corresponding range is 0. So 0, 0. Where do we get that? Your point of intersection of x and y axis. That is called origin. And when domain value is positive, so what kind of range have we got? Plus 1. See here, on the y axis take here 1. So here write open circle, means this point is not including in its range. See here. Here, whichever point you take on this horizontal line, whose respective y coordinate is equal to 1. Because this horizontal line is moving 1 unit away from the x axis. So here y coordinate of every point on this horizontal line is 1. So f of x equal to 1. Where domain is positive real number. If exactly domain is 0, corresponding range is 0. So here, next, if the domain is negative, so how much range have we got for this? Minus 1. So here take minus 1 on the y axis, otherwise write this side. Okay, and whose corresponding range? Minus 1. F of x equal to minus 1. So if your domain is negative, your respective range will be minus 1 for this signature function. So on this horizontal line, take any point, okay, whose respective range will be minus 1. Okay, so this is the graph of a signature function. Right. Now let us go to one more function. Greatest integer function. Greatest integer function. Simply you can write it as GIF. Okay. See the definition of the greatest integer function. F of x equal to greatest integer of x, and this function is defined for all the real numbers, and whereas range is only positive integers, only integers, that integers may be positive or negative or 0. Now let us go to the graph of this greatest integer function. See, x dash, y dash. See, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. -1, -2, -3, -4 and so on. Here 1, 2, 3, -1, -2, -3. See, you know the meaning of greatest integer of a real number. Suppose if you take greatest integer of 5.4 is equal to how much? 5.4. What do we do? So we take the number line 5.4. Where do we get on the number line? See, somewhere here you will get. In between 5 and 6, here we will get. And the left side of that 5.6, so we have many more integers on the number line. Among all that integers, this 5 will be the greatest one. Hence, the greatest integer of 5.4 is 5. If it is exactly integer, f of 5, then the greatest integer of an integer is integer only. Remember that. If it is a decimal part, so before integer we have to take. Before integer, and that integer should be greatest among all from the left side. So if it is exactly integer, then result will be an integer. Similarly, suppose if you require greatest integer of -3.7. Where do you get -3.7? On this horizontal line? So here you will get. This is domain part, domain element. Where it is? Here. And before, many more integers are there. Among all that, which one is greatest? -4. Okay? So this is the definition of greatest integer of a real number. Okay? Now come to whose graph. So you know the definition, f of x equal to step x. So you start from here, 0 to 1. If you take any real value from 0 to 1, between 0 to 1 there are infinitely many real numbers. If you take any real number from 0 to 1, your range will be 0 only. So from here to here, what is the range of all these elements? 0 only. So here 0. Okay, right here open circle, because this one is not included into its range. So from here 0 to more, including 0 and till open 1, there are infinitely many real numbers. So take any real number and substitute here, you will get whose respect to range is 0. Okay, so here all these points will have 0 as its range. Next, from 1 to 2, including 1, open 2. Take any real number. And what about its range? 1. So where do we get that range 1 on this graph? From here to here. Here this point is included, here it is open, because this 2 is not included in its range. Okay, take any domain value from including 1, open 2, and substitute in the function whose respective range will be 1. So these points will get 1 as its range. Similarly 2 to 3, see, you get the range as 2. Similarly 3 to 4, you get the range as 3. And when you go to the negative part, from 0 to -1, -1 to 0, your range will be -1. Where do we get -1? And here it is open. -2, here it is -2, till here open. -3, range will be -3, here it is open. Okay, so we people will get the graph of greatest integer function like this. How it is looking like steps. Okay na? So that we say the graph of this greatest integer function as step function. Okay, right. Now let us go to one more function. Fractional function. Fractional function. Now see the definition of this fractional function. F of x is equal to fractional of x, whose domain is set of real numbers, and whereas range 0 is included, 1 open. So 0 to 1, 0 is included, 1 is not included. So this is the domain of this fractional function, and the range is closed interval of 0 to 1. Now let us go to the graph of this fractional function. X dash, y dash. So this is origin 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. -1, -2, -3, -4 and so on. Here it is 1, 2 and so on. -1, -2. So take any real number, either it may be 0 or positive or negative. If we take 0, so the fractional value of 0 is 0 only. So domain range, where do we get 0, 0? This point. Suppose if we take f of 0.1, what about its range? 0.1 only. So if x belongs to 0 to 1, your f of x, fractional part of x is equal to x only we will get. 0 is included, 1 is open. So 0.1 range is 0.1, 0.2 range is 0.2, 0.5 range is 0.5. When the x value is 0.9, your respective range is 0.9. So you get like this graph. Here it is open, because when exactly 1, whose range is not 1, 0 will come. Okay, so again start from 1. Start from 1. So what is the fractional of 1? There is no decimal part, so that you have to write as 0. 1 comma 0. Where do we get? Here. Similarly, f of 1.3 if you take, what is the fractional of 1.3? 0.3 you will get. Okay, now here you will get, and so on. So you get the graph like this. Similarly, again from 2 to 3. So fractional of 2 is 0. So fractional of 2.5, 0.5. Fractional part of 2.9, 0.9. So you get the graph like this. You get the like this graph. Okay, from minus 1 to 0. When you come to the negative part, don't get any confusion. See, actually the relation between this fractional function and greatest function is, see, greatest integer of x is equal to x minus fractional part of x. And make fractional part of x is subject. So what do you get? X minus greatest integer of x. So suppose if you want minus 0.5, then what do you do? This minus 0.5 substitute here. Minus 0.5 minus greatest integer of minus 0.5. How much is this? Minus 0.5, greatest integer of minus 0.5 is minus 1. So minus of minus becomes positive. 1 minus 0.5 becomes 0.5. Where do you get that? Here. So somewhere here, 0.5. So if it is exactly minus 1, what is the fractional part of minus 1? So use this definition. So minus 1, greatest integer of minus 1. Greatest integer of minus 1 is minus 1 only. Minus of minus, positive, 0. So here you will get, this point is included. So suppose if you want the greatest integer of minus 0.1, then what do you do? So minus 0.1. So here, greatest integer of minus 0.1. If you simplify this, this is going to become minus 1. Minus of minus, positive. 1 minus 0.1, which is equal to 0.9 we will get. So, see, here it is open. Similarly, from minus 2 to 2, minus 2 is included. So, domain. And whereas range is, here it is open. Minus 3 to 2, here it is open. How we people are getting this range? Between 0 to 1. Here, this 0 is included in the range. 0 is included and 1 is not included. So 0 less than or fractional part of x less than 1. This is the range of fractional of a real number. Domain can be any real number. Now let us go to modulus function. See whose definition, f of x equal to modulus of x is equal to x when x is positive. This is equivalent to minus x when x is negative. This is equivalent to 0 if x is equal to 0. Right here, if condition. If the domain is positive. If the domain is negative. This is the definition of modulus of a real number. So the domain is set of real numbers, and whereas range is 0 is included. See, close interval of 0 to open interval of infinity. Only, see, non-negative real we will get. What do we say this set? Non-negative real. Including 0 and a positive real number set is known as non-negative real. Okay. So this is